welcome back to That Dad Guy. It is August the 20th, 2024, and it is a bit drizzly outside today, but it's still 30 degrees, so it's warm and humid, and we're just getting the occasional bit of moisture coming now, but it's still a bit hot. I don't know where it's like and where you are, but yeah, we're still having warm temperatures here. I didn't put a video out yesterday. I told you on Sunday I was just going to do my post-crossing. I didn't have time to decorate, so that's what I did. Sunday night, I didn't sleep very well. I don't know what was up, but I didn't sleep very well, so I took Monday off from work. I tried to rest. I wrote a few postcards. I did some laundry. I was very low-key. I was able to sleep a little bit better last night. Went to work today. Still a little bit, not 100% myself as far as my energy level, so I'm just eating and drinking what I need to and resting as much as possible. And I've thought, you know what? I'm going to decorate some postcards today for you. That's what we're going to do. They're going to be the same postcard, as in not the exact same one, but the exact same style going out. This is my World Postcard Day postcard, which is on October the 1st. I have been sending them out already to be in advance because I'll be going on vacation, so there'll be a little disruption in my normal routine for putting out videos during that time frame, and the style of videos might change too depending on the internet quality that I have. You might be seeing some cruise videos, or you might be seeing some excursions in different towns that we go on, so that's what I'm looking forward to doing, so which means there'll be a break from me putting out what I received in the mail for post crossing and writing postcards, because I won't be doing any of that while I'm away. I probably will have to put a travel hiatus or something on post crossing just to let them know that I'll be off for that week. But today, let's decorate some postcards. These are all direct swaps, so I won't show the address. I won't put that portion on. I won't write my little blurb in there. I'll just be doing a decoration, and I've got 5 of them to do, so it'll give you a little bit of variety to see. There is something new that I've been wanting to try. I'm not going to do it with these postcards yet because I haven't gotten the item that I need to decorate with. I'll leave it at that, but it'll just mean that there'll be something new I'm going to try in the future. Now let's get to the ones we're going to do today. As we get started with the very first card, I want to make sure that if you're finding me for the first time, you like, subscribe, leave positive comments, share with other people, and put the notification bell on so you don't miss out on anything. Now, what I tend to do is when I cut my washi tape, if I have an extra amount that's of a decent size, I tend to hold it off and put it in the corner so I don't waste anything, and then I can use it for little things like that, corner markers. If you've been watching my channel at all the last little while when I decorate, you know that how I tend to put my washi tape is diagonally. I used to do it around the borders, and then I thought, I want to try something different. And so I started going diagonally, and I noticed that other people now are starting to do that too, which I really like to see. It means that people are watching my channel, which is cool. So you can see this, I have this big piece, this edge here now. So I'm going to hold on to that because I can use that somewhere else. I could even use it up in the other corner of this. Because it cuts nicely, I could put it right here. Why don't I do that? Let's try that. So we have this safari washi tape. See, it makes a nice edge, nice border there. And then I just trim off the extra. And then that's all I'm really wasting is that little bit there on the edge. Everything else was put on there. And to go with that, I want to put a nice little bright border too. If I can find a starting point for this washi tape. I found it. Now it's just a matter of getting to it when you don't have any nails. There. So we're just going to do a dash of color across the top. This is really nice sparkly washi tape. There's that nice border there. I leave room in the top corner for my stamps. I usually put my address, which is on something transparent, on a diagonal like that. And then, of course, I have to add in one of my polo stickers. I don't know who this is going to go to, but they're going to get a polo with little hearts on it, almost like a Valentine's Day one. We're going to trim off the edges of this one too. That went beyond. So we have that. Now, what are we going to do in this corner for this particular person? And I don't know what this particular person is because I haven't put an address on there. So, I have some of these fun ones too. Of these ladies of different clothing styles. Keep it real. Can I put a keep it real there and then put an address over top? I could do that. I don't know who this is going to, so I don't know which one of these is the most appropriate. There's one I feel like now, grabbing a teddy bear and just having a nap somewhere. So I like the fact that there's orange and orange in the teddy bear, so we're going to do that one. And then I've got to figure out what's going to go with her. So we're going to stick her there, and we'll trim off the extra on the bottom. And then I do want to put something in there, maybe something floral or so I have this packet of all these stickers in here. I still have other stickers elsewhere too, but these were the ones I did an unboxing of not too long ago. And you could have something like a cup like that, or some boots. So let's say Lavender Menace. You could have some flowers. I think maybe flowers. And I've got flowers in here too. So we're gonna open that because I think I'll be using this pack of flowers quite a bit during my decorations. The flowers in here are a little bit more colorful. Move those scissors so you can see the flowers on that way. There's a variety in there. So like, could have something like that down there. And maybe like that. Could be a floral thing. Could be a castle thing too. What do you think? I know it's a safari theme in the washi tape, but it's a bit darker. What if I had something like that in there? I like that castle. Or it could be something like that. I think I like that one better. Takes up the space. It's not affected by the teddy bear. Okay, we're going to do that. These are easy to peel off, which I like. We're going to run it quite close to the edge. Like that. Find those scissors that I threw away. And then you say, what's the theme of this card? I don't know. It's World Postcard Day. I like the fact that there's orange and orange and orange, and then there's a bit of a gray there. I do want to fill some sort of a color down that side. It's more orange. That was kind of nice. Just pop with something different. I don't know. Does it look all right? Does it look out of place? Whoever's going to get it's going to tell me, I guess. I kind of like just the color. And someone might say, you don't put pink with oranges. Well, this time you do. And I'm not going to put it that close to the castle. We're going to put it up there. So there. And then I've got that little bit of green. I'm just going to add it to the top. Covers that washi tape, and then it goes close to where there's going to be a stamp, just to give it a little bit of something up there. I have all this space to write in. The address is going to be here, and then the stamps, and then an airmail sticker somewhere. I'm not sure where that's going to go. Maybe up the side here. We'll see once the address is in place. All right, there's one. We'll put that aside. Let's grab a fresh one. What are we going to make this one look like? Well, we're going to use one of my extra pieces down here in the corner to get it started. Because if I didn't use the extras, I would have a really small cut I'd have to make. So there, trim that. There. And then I want to do something a little bit. I know we've got a little bit of color there at the bottom, so we're going to go with a little bit of a black and white theme, I think, just to mix it up a bit. I've got this one here that looks like movie tape. Run that there. Trim off that edge. And then do the same down here. So then we have that. We've got a bit of a black and white. But what are we going to put with it? We're not going to leave it black and white. We're going to have some sort of a color across the top. We have small stamps down here. That's what that is. And then we have a floral and tape. And how about this one is games. Whether it's bingo at the top. Kind of a fun washi tape. I'm gonna keep losing my what am I trying to say? My scissors. That's what I'm trying to say. And we have a little tiny cut of washi, so I'm going to add that to the corner at the top. Just trim off the extra. So hardly any waste. Just a touch. In this one, kind of gamey. So what else do we want to do with it? We're going to want a hedgehog there somewhere. I think I got a cute hedgehog one in this pack. I like this one. My best friend is a hedgehog. Where you have this one here, that hedgehog's got all the flowers caught in his quills. That one we've seen in a little one. Hedgehog on a bicycle, birthday, purple. It's a nice book one. I might save that book one for another card coming up. I think because this one has flowers in it, I'm going to do with the hedgehog with the flowers. And then we're going to add some more flowers into it too. This will be my floral card, I think. So if we did the hedgehog there, and then we're going to do some mixture of flowers, whether it's going to be flowers in a jar. What else do we have here? Had some sunflower ones. Here they are. If I made big sunflowers, and then the hedgehog on one side of it, and then I could have, ooh, that's a big one too. What about something like that? Just exploding of sunflowers. So we could put this one on first. Gotta find the proper leveling of it. So let's put that one about there. Trim the edge. The only difference between me doing this on camera and talking to you and when I do this by myself is I usually have music playing in the background. Now, I can't have music because I'll get copyright infringement if I do it, so we're going to do it this way instead. Let's do that. I like that one first. So this is usually how long it takes. I usually do one. Now, I would write what I'm going to write in it first usually, and then move on to the next card rather than doing an assembly line of cards. But where the people that are receiving these cards are probably watching, I don't want them to know which one of these cards may potentially be going to them, or what the stamps will look like and things like that yet. And I might put the stamps on it, but we'll see. And then we'll do that one there. Do we want to do that? Maybe about there. We'll do that. Trim, trim, trim. I need to put my scissors back in the same place so I don't have to keep chasing them. Put all my little garbage bits up there, then I can collect it after. And then we're going to do one more. There, like that. And then I've got that extra piece. Add it there. I could throw it over there. Yeah, we're going to hold off for that. I might be able to use that somewhere else. So there's card number 2. I'll put that aside. Card number 3. What is the theme going to be on this one? Well, first off, I have this nice big, it's going to go upside down, but we're going to fill this corner. It's kind of a travel one. Done it again. I keep moving my scissors. So there we reuse that bottom. Because that is travel oriented, let's see if we can find some other washi tape that's kind of maps or travels. I have a big one somewhere. Where is it? Where is it? Got one that's a map. This one I like is newsprint. Let's try that one. It's another thick one. So we'll have to find a very small one to go with it. See, it doesn't have to be hard to decorate. Supplies can be really cheap. If you go on to Temu or Shein or something like that, you can get washi tape at a very affordable price. And I think we'll go nicely with that. And stickers can be found there too. You can get stickers and things at the dollar store as well. You don't have to go and spend a lot of money. You can even go to secondhand shops and they have pencil crayons and all sorts of things that are left over. This time of year, all the school supplies is on sale, so it's possible to get things a little cheaper as well. I went and bought some glue sticks and stuff. So there, that's kind of a nice corner. So what are we going to do with this one? So that's nice and fastened down. I don't want that coming up, even though I'll have the address label will hold it down. There'll be stamps in the corners. All right, so we haven't put any washi tape or anything in the other corners. I could. I've got extra pieces here. But I don't think I will with this card. I think we're going to try to find something different. Something a little bit more unique, maybe. If we had, I'm going on a travel soon. There's a little bit of Italy in the Colosseum. It looks like to me. We have that in one corner. And what do we have across the top? Let's see here. Or if we didn't go that way, we went with, having trouble getting these back in the, there we go. These are gaming things. I don't think those are quite what I'm looking for. Great raspberries. Vintage. No, I don't think that's what I'm looking for either. What do we want to put up here? This is the hardest part, I think. Just trying to figure out what belongs in that space. I don't have my hedgehog yet. Oh, what about something like this? Inside this little box, I've got food things, but of olden times. So almost as if you were traveling. Some coffee beans, that might be good. Crab meat maybe, or peanuts. Shrimp. Lots of seafood in here. White beans. Let's try those. So I'm going to throw on a little bit of Italy, because that's where we're going to first on our adventure. And then we're going to put in some of these other things. So I'm going to put this a little off the edge. Try not to cut the card. But it wouldn't be the first time I've cut a card by cutting off the sticker. And then let's run these things. Do we want to run them under? Something like that maybe? That gives some space. All right, so I better start with the peanuts in the corner. And crab meat down here, and then coffee beans across the top. And then we're chopping off the edge. And it'll look something like that. So we have newsprint, we have some sales, we have a little bit of travel going on there. We'll have the address. Leave a very small amount of room in there, depending on if this is going to the US or Canada or where it's going to head off to. Will depend on the stamp. All right, so there's 3 done. Pull another one up here. What do we want to do? I didn't put a hedgehog on this one. I got to go back and get a hedgehog. Let's put a hedgehog in a cup. Hedgehog in a cup. There we go. Trim off the edge. Gotta have polo on it. Some polos are easier to spot than others. All right, so we've had a global one. What about one that's more about animals? We've got some animal stuff maybe. Let's see, what do we have? There's some really cute stuff in here. So I want to put a corner. We're going to put a corner in here. Added a corner. We've got some panda bears, lions. And we want to have an environment too. What kind of environment shall we have? We had safari on that other one. Let's kind of do open plains. That on the floor. That corner, we're going to use that corner right up here just to match it. So there we have those two corners. And then we're going to add our animal. When I think of planes, I think of not airplanes, but open range. I think of lions. So let's put some cute lions across the top. And all of this washi tape I found is very sticky. So it's really good. I'm not worried about it peeling off in the mail. What else do we want to put? Maybe a little blue across the top. I like to mix up the sizes of the washi tape, so it's not all the exact same sizes. And with this metallic tape though, it does not have the same stickum as the other ones, but because I'm going to be putting things over top of it, it'll hold it in place. You can always use glue sticks to hold it in place too if you're worried about it. So there's a nice little edge. So what do we want to put in this area? Maybe trees. We're on the open plains, but we have a variety of different trees we could use in there. I think we're going to use a tree. So this kind of thing, all you have to do is cut through the kind of plastic. That gives you your tree. And then you have to peel the edge, which sometimes is easy and sometimes not. This time was easy. Run that right to there, and I'll have to trim off the bottom. It gives you a nice tree like that. Easy. Now, we're not going to forget our hedgehog, are we? So let's find a hedgehog that maybe goes with the trees. I have these stickers, which have hedgehogs with flowers, so we can put a hedgehog down there in that corner. Maybe a rain one. It's pretty cute ones, that's for sure. You could have something like that. Once again, I don't know who this is going to, so I'm not catering my decorations to the specific person that it's going to. Sometimes I do. You guys are just getting to see how I decorate random cards. And then I'm going to put on then I'll put on the addresses and figure out who they're going to go to after. That'll be the quick swap. So for those of you who are getting these cards, don't feel bad that I didn't cater them to you. One of the things that I'm trying to do is get you these World Postcard Day cards out now. I know I have been getting a few people let us say they've receiving them already. I do have, well, I have that tree there, and I have the hedgehog that seems to have things caught in his hair. Why not put a few falling leaves? Alright, so falling leaves, trim the edge. And there we go. Room to write, address, stamps. Ta-da! All right, one more, and then you get all 5 of them here. What is this one going to be? I want one that's about literature, because I have that hedgehog one on a book of, on a bunch of books. So I do have this trimming that has words on it. We'll add that to the corner. So you have this nice edge. And then I have this that almost looks like advertising. And it is a big piece of washi. No, that's going to take up half my card. I'm not going to do that in this one. No, we're going to try something else. But I do want it to be something about reading or literature or something like that. It's got maps on it. That one's interesting. Let's try that. Gives a spot of color. This one might be a lot of washi, just different sizes or smaller sizes. What else do we have that we can use? This one's in French. Someone who wants to read in French, they can. Add that to the top. Clean up the scissors a little bit. They're starting to get a little dirty. So there we got a matching corner. Maybe a bit of a world map. Should have went with a food theme one. Next time. Next time we're going to do food. I've got this donut tape, and I've got some donut washi tape too. What do you think? You like that? And then if we had our hedgehog on his books, and then I want a bit of an adventure in this one, I think. These ones I think are really cute. You got the jar. You could have something like that, or we could have something like that. So that actually matches a little bit better. And what else do we want up the edge? So we have a hedgehog, we have a jar. What about, are you guys into One Piece? It's a cartoon, an anime. Find a interesting story to go along. This one's got pirates. If we did something like that up there, does that take up too much space? Maybe it does. Maybe it does. I don't think so. This is where you kind of have to trial and error, trial and error. Kind of like that up there. And along the side, something like that. Or is that too much? Maybe something like that's better. So I think this on first. And then Mr. Polo on his stack of books. And then these flowers. And then these flowers. All in a certain order because we're overlapping. And then we'll trim the edge. You can see how much is floated off here. Gotta clean my scissors because I can't cut. How cute does Polo look in his glasses? And voila. And then you have a card that looks like that. Now I need to find some stamps. Put the addresses on. And we're all set to go. Thanks for joining me for decorating a few cards. Maybe that's not the best angle to show. Maybe this is the better angle to show. Yeah. I'm glad you could join me for decorating. Now I'll just finish them off and we'll get them in the post so people can enjoy them. That's it for today. You guys have a magical week. What, Polo? You say like, subscribe, share, and tell all your friends.
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?